and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to thank my bridesmaids. You have all done a magnificent job and have helped me a lot today. Secondly, my parents, you have done more to help me than I can thank you for. But I will try. Thank you. I don't want to bore you all with 100 thank you messages. So finally, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has helped me and my now husband in making today possible. As a girl, I dreamed about the perfect wedding, a beautiful dress, a grand church with all my friends and family around me on a beautiful day. And obviously my Prince Charming. The one thing I never backed on is that it would become reality. I always thought that fantasies were dreams that never became reality. After today, I know that is not true. Sean, you have made me so happy since the day I met you. You have made my life so wonderful. Every day we are together, you make me feel so special. And when you asked me to marry you, I knew that I would be happy for the rest of my life. The way that you make me feel, I cannot begin to explain. All I know is that it is the best feeling I have ever felt. So thank you. I just want you to know that I could not possibly be happier than I am when I'm with you. There isn't much more for me to say than thank you to everybody who has helped me today today go so fantastically. Thank you.
And now we are going to have a speech from the groom as well, ladies and gentlemen.
I would like to say thank you to a few people. First, I would like to thank...
Speak up.
I would like to say thank you to a few people. First, I would like to thank the father of the bride, David's son, Sian Tuwele. Even though he has passed on, I thank him for his beautiful daughter. And I would like to also thank her mother, Rodia Sian Tuwele, for taking me into her family and to her whole family who has been always welcoming to me, and it really has meant a lot to me. Secondly, I would like to thank all of you for your good wishes and for joining us in our celebration today. Also, thank you for your gifts. I am sure all of these will help us in our new life together, so thank you. Also, thank you to the bridesmaids, Valeria and Sandy. You look amazing. Today wouldn't have been the same without you helping my beautiful bride through today, so thank you. I would also like to thank the flower girls, Jocelyn, Cecily, and Mariana, and my ring boy Sylvan for being part of our day. And I also thank my groomsmen Dana and Dan for being by my side today. Finally, to my wife, I just want to say a massive thank you for always being here for me, making me happy, and marrying me. I love you. For those of you who don't know, us men do have dreams of our wedding day when we are younger. They may not be about the same as you women about dresses and big churches. Nevertheless, we do have the dreams. When I was younger, my dream was to marry a beautiful woman and be happy for the rest of our lives. Have a family and to have a nice home. This is what I wanted from a marriage. When I met Finister, I knew that she was different. I just have a feeling of happiness that I get when I am around her that cannot be described. Finister is more than I could ever have hoped for. There are so many good times that Finister and I have enjoyed together. Days out, holidays, and nights out with friends and family. But like all couples, we have had our lows, fallings out and arguments between ourselves. But all these factors have made us who we are today, a strong couple who work brilliantly together. Finally, I would like to say thank you again to all of you for celebrating with us today. And could you all please raise your glasses? To my beautiful wife, the one I love, Fenister.
Hi, my name's Dana Boyd. I'm one of Sean's longtime friends. Once again, congratulations, you two, Minister and Sean. Good luck. This is only the beginning. I just like to say that you have two types of friends usually in life. You have the type that you meet like if you go to college, and you might be friends with them for like a couple years. And you have other types of friends like Sean, who I've known since I've probably been about 3 or 4. I don't know, a lot of you guys probably know it, but Sean and I...
You know since he was a baby.
Well, okay, since... We're both going to turn 40 this year, so I guess we've known each other since for about 40 years then, I guess. Or 39 years. So yeah, okay. 38 years. So anyways, so I would just like to say that. And the other thing I'd like to say is that I remember when we went through marriage counseling before my wife and I got married, I was thinking about what Pastor Oslin told us, and that was, you want your marriage to be like that tree on the mountain. And what I mean by that is that when they go out and they try and find a tree to build a ship out of, the type of trees that they used to build the trunks that they'd use to build the sails of the ship, they try and find the toughest, hardest, meanest trees they can find. And what they do is they go way up into the mountains and they find those trees that have been exposed to all the storms and the lightning and the high winds, because those are the types of trees that can sustain the high winds when you're out on the ocean. And that's what your marriage is going to need to be like. And that's what it will be like. So just remember, your marriage will be like a tree up on the mountain. But that's all I got for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you first of all for all of you for making an effort to come to this wonderful wedding. As the matron of honor, today when the day started, I didn't know that the day was going to go as good as it has gone today. This morning we were running late, bringing the bride to get married to Sean, but eventually we made it. And when the bride and groom got married today, it was such a wonderful time. And I'm happy for my sister that she's got married. When Fenista was growing up, she has always been a happy little girl. She's not a little girl anymore now. When my dad was still there, Fenista was most of his favorite little girl. He used to call Fenista Vama, meaning my mother. And whenever Dad saw Fenista, he would be so happy, and he thought she was an intelligent girl. When she finished high school 2 years ago, Fenista just wanted to do nursing and have a job and then get married later. But when Sean walked into her life, Fenista said, I think my dreams have changed. I've met a good guy, and his name is Sean Kleckner. He went to Iowa Youth State University, and whenever she said that, she said she knew she wanted to be with Sean. And when Sean went to see Fenista to Zambia, Fenista again confirmed it to say, I think he's the one for me. And then she came over here to be with Sean, and she's been happy ever since. And today, for them, when I asked her how happy she was to get married, to be married to Sean, she said it is the best thing that has ever happened to her. And I'd like to say thank you so much again for being here today.